Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss the question and answers of the lesson, that is skeletal and muscular system. Okay. So in the previous class only we have completed this lesson, and in this lesson we have studied. See, let's recall everything that we have studied in this lesson. First of all, we discussed that the definition of a skeleton. What is skeleton? Skeleton is the framework of bones that gives a distinct shape to our body. Okay. And what is bone marrow? It is a soft spongy material. Yes, bone marrow is a soft spongy material which is inside the bones, which is present inside the bones. Okay. Next we have studied that skull. What about skull? It is a bony structure. It is a bony structure that protects our internal organ, brain. Okay. Next we have studied floating ribs, and we have studied joints. What are the joints? These are the point where two or more bones meet. Okay. And we have studied about muscles. Yes, what are the muscles? These are the fleshy bundles of thin elastic like material in our body, which helps the bones to move properly without getting hurt, without getting harmed. Okay, so today we will discuss some of the question and answers of this lesson. In the page number 162, you can see many more questions are there. Okay, so for the fill in the blanks, match the following and name of the organ of the body that is protected by. You can write in the textbook directly by using the pencil, but afterwards just copy everything in your textbook. Everything should be in your notebook as well. Okay, so take a pencil in your hand. I will tell you the answer. First one is fill in the blanks is there, and they have given 7 questions. Okay, so let's see what are the answers. What is the first question? The number of bones that from the skeleton of a grown up are dash. What is the answer? Answer is cartilage. Okay, answer is cartilage. Okay. The number of bones that form the skeleton of a grown up are called as cartilage. And the second question is the longest bone in our body is, it is a thigh bone or a femur. There are 2 names for here. Okay, you can write femur. Okay, femur is the longest bone in our body. Okay. Third one question is the number of bones in your skull are, how many bones are there in your skull? There are totally 22 bones. Totally 22 bones in your skull. Okay. Now the fourth one is the organ protected by the spine is called dash. Which organ is that which protects our spine? That is the spinal cord. Okay. Spinal cord protects our spine. Okay. Now the next one is the number of ribs that are part of the rib cage are. How many ribs are there in a rib cage? There are 24 bones. Totally there are 24 bones. In the upward there are 12 ribs. In the backward there are 12 ribs. Okay, 12 each pair. 12 pairs are there. 2 pairs are there. Okay, so totally 24 ribs are there in your rib cage. And out of those 24, 2 ribs are a floating ribs, which are not connected. Which are not connected to your breast bone. Okay. And now the sixth one is the muscles which are not under our control are called as what? Yes, those are called as involuntary muscles. Involuntary muscles are the muscles which are not under our control. Okay. So the called is involuntary muscle. Now the seventh and the last one is dash are the strong tissues which hold the bones together. Which one is that tissue? That is ligament. It is ligament. Okay, so these are the answers. Ready, fill in the blanks. Okay, first answer is cartilage, femur, 22, spinal cord, 24, involuntary ligament. Okay. Now the match the following. First one is what is the side of this here? Skull. Next one is upper arm. Upper arm. Third one is brain joint. Bending joint. Next is rib cage. Rib cage. And the last one is hip joint. And the opposite side of this is the first one, ball and socket. Ball and socket. Next, hinge joint. Hinge joint. Next one is brain. And wrists and ankles. And the last one is heart and lungs. Heart and lungs. Okay. We have to match these questions with their correct answers. So first one is skull. Yes, skull is related to brain. Because what is the inside of the skull? Which organ is that? That is brain. Okay. Next, upper arm. Yes, the best example for the upper arm is a hinge joint. Sorry, for the hinge joint, the best example is the upper arm. Okay. Next, blending joint. The answer is for the blending joint is wrist and ankle. Because for the blending joint, the best example for the blending joint is wrist and ankle. Okay. Now next, rib cage. The best example for the rib cage is heart and lungs. Because you can see which organs are there in the rib cage. Those are the heart and lungs. Now the last one is hip joint. The example for the hip joint is nothing but ball and socket joint. Okay. So ball and socket. These are the match the following. After this, some of the question are there. What is that? Name the organ of the body that is protected by. That is protected by. In the sense, some of the organs are there and you have to write the answers that which organ protects, which body of our part is protected the internal organs. So let's see what are the answers here. So the first one, spine is there. First, second and third. 3 questions are there. Okay. So, name the organ of the body that is protected by. So, spine is protected by which organ? Spine is protected by spinal cord. Okay. That is the spinal cord. Spine is protected by spinal cord. Next one is skull. Yes, our skull is protected by our brain. Brain. And the third one, rib cage. Yes, which of our internal organ is protected by rib cage? You can write, see there are 2 actually. So first one is that heart. Our heart is protected by the rib cage. Okay. So these are the answers. The spine is protected by spinal cord. And next, our skull is protected by our brain is protected by our skull, our spinal cord is protected by spine, and our heart is protected by our rib cage. Okay. So next, after this, short answer type questions are there. Okay. There are 6 questions and long answer type questions are there. These we will discuss in the next class. Okay. Try to answer these questions by yourself because I already have studied this lesson. What is the first question? How is the skeleton useful? You have to write the uses of skeleton which are there in your chapter. Okay. Next question is, what do you know about the following? Write 2 sentences on each. So they have given 3 parts about which you have to write at least 2 sentences. You have to write about skull, spine and joint. And the third question is, what are tendons? You have to write the definition. Fourth one is, which type of joint makes the movement of the head possible? Next, fifth one, what are limbs? You have to write the definition again. And the sixth one is, what is the hinge joint? Give one example. So these all things we will study in the tomorrow's class. So read everything that I written today on the blackboard. Fill in the blanks, match the following and name the organ of the body that is protected by. Write these all things in your textbook as well as in your notebook. So I will continue in the next class.